So recently, I think a few of you have seen perhaps the quote that in everybody else's mind exists a different version of you. And I thought about that for a while, and what I'm about to say might sound a little bit perhaps odd to some people, but bear with me. Actually, what exists in the minds of other people is a potential facet of who you are. Okay, I'm going to say that again. What actually exists in the perception of other people and yourself is actually a facet of who you could potentially be. Why do I say that? Because every single one of us is connected. We've talked about that a million times. It's the truth of the universe. We are unity. We are unified, and when we come together and reach collective level consciousness, we merge together, we come together, and it's a whole different dimension. But the key point is that we are all connected, and we have the opportunity to be whoever it is that we choose to be. I.e., you can choose to be an a-hole, you can choose to be a person who loves others, you can choose to be somebody who's selfish, you can choose to be somebody who is never going to accept anything other than their own thought process and their own beliefs and their own opinions. You could be somebody that always says no, you could be someone that always says yes. It is infinite as to who and what you can really be. Now you might ask yourself the question, all right, well, why is that important? The reason why that is important is because some of you, us, you, some of the people out there, are getting really caught up on things that they believe they are, i.e., garbage, worthless, stupid, dumb, unintelligent, burden, and all of these other words, ugly, and all of these other words, right? A lot of people get hung up on these beliefs, these negative beliefs, these false beliefs. Why do I say they're false? In fact, okay, I'm going to change the word false. These cracked beliefs. Okay? And the reason why they're cracked is for two reasons. Number one, there is a massive chance that these beliefs have actually stemmed from their experiences growing up through life instead of actually being born thinking they were dumb, stupid and ugly, because when you're a baby, you're just thinking about the stuff that's right in front of your eyes. You're not thinking about anything else. So it's learnt. It's a learned belief. It is a belief based upon experiences, based upon other people's opinions, perhaps. And the second reason as to why I say it's cracked is because really and truly, it has no place, right? Why is that only half a truth? The reason why it has no place is because you telling yourself you are ugly, again, is based upon an opinion. It's not necessarily true, right? That's your opinion. That's your belief. However, somebody else might think you're the most beautiful human being that has ever walked the planet. Do you see why I say it's a cracked belief? It's a cracked moment in time? Because it's not potentially true, right? It is a component of you experiencing the fullness of your reality and of your consciousness. Which brings me back to my first point, that actually it's not an opinion of you that exists in other people's mind. It is a facet. It is actually a potentiality. If you choose for it to be a potentiality, it is a choice. If somebody says you're ugly, it doesn't mean you're ugly. You are now given the opportunity to choose whether you're ugly or not. Right? If somebody says you're a dumb piece of... You get the choice as to whether you acknowledge that or not. That is why, in the minds and in the consciousnesses of everybody around you, including yourself, there is a facet, a potentiality, a possible version of you that exists in their mind. Not an actual version, a possible version. For you. Because, and I guess you could put it both ways, but anyway, for you, it's a possible version. And the only thing that differentiates the fact as to whether, the only thing that differentiates whether it is fact or whether it is fiction is whether you accept it as your truth or not. Because people will say that I look garbage and that my tattoos are disgusting and horrible. Okay, I now have an opportunity. And the opportunity is, do I see myself as a disgusting piece of shit that has tattoos all over his neck? I tried hard not to swear in this, but I'm passionate about it. Or do I realise that that person is not coming from love? They don't obviously have no love for me. They have no compassion, no consideration for anybody other than themselves, possibly. And therefore, am I really going to accept that information from somebody that is obviously not going to come from love? No. Why would I? Why would I waste my precious moments in this vehicle, in this experience of third dimensional reality, wasting my time on a human being that clearly does not want to come from love and therefore is not trying to resonate with what I wish to come from, which is love? This is the point. In the consciousnesses of everybody around you, there's a possible version. It doesn't mean whether it's true. It doesn't mean whether it's fact. You decide. And this is where the whole story of giving your power to something above you or something higher than you or something greater than you is the paradox of humanity. It is the false idea of power. The true power lies directly in your heart. It lies right here. It lies in your heart, it lies in your willpower, and it lies in your consciousness to know who and what you really are. This is the point. Jesus Christ in history did not want to be worshipped. Over and over and over and over and over again, he said, "You are my brothers and sisters, you are the same as me, we are the same as the being in the sky," whatever it is you want to say. He did not want to be worshipped. And everybody's going around saying, "My Lord and Saviour, my Lord and Saviour, my Lord and Saviour, my Lord and Saviour." It was written. That was written. He was showing connection, unity, love, and the true understanding of the dimensions with the things that he, so they say, was able to do. Why have I done that, and why have I said that at the end of the video? Again, you will have a choice as to what you believe and to what you don't believe. But when you look towards something as your saviour, you are forgetting that it is within you. This is the truth of the third dimensional reality. Every human being around you has the ability to tap into Christ level consciousness or higher dimensional consciousness and bring that sixth and seventh dimension level of love and wisdom into your human body, and therefore being able to radiate that out into the world. This is the point. And it's only ever your opinion of yourself that will truly matter in your existence. If you give your power to other people, you will find that you will experience powerlessness. You will experience a life where other people get to decide what you think about yourself. That is an infringement on the one law that exists in this entire universe, which is completely uninfringible, which is the law of free will. The highest level guides will never infringe upon your free will, because that's the whole point of this experience. It is your choice. Even if somebody else has said something and made you believe something, you are choosing to accept that. Because again, I will say it again after I've said it 1,000 times, people can say whatever they want about me, and I will step straight into the masculine. I will tell them to F right off if it doesn't serve me and if it's coming with aggression and violence, and I will go on my merry way without a care in the world. Why? Because I love myself. Not in an arrogant way when I look in the mirror and I'm in love. I love who I am as a person. And if I love myself, I love you just the same, because I know that we are one and the same. This is the point. It is not that I love myself because I see myself better than other people. It's because I love myself because I choose to love myself. I choose to know who I am. I choose to come from love and to give love to others, because it's the most satisfying thing that I've ever experienced in my entire life. So really and truly, it's selfish. To love myself is actually a selfish thing to do, and to love others is a selfish thing to do because it feels good. Doesn't it? You tell me. The only perception that can truly exist in this world is the one you choose. So choose. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if I attacked anything that you heavily believe in, I did it out of passion and I didn't actually mean to attack it. I just wanted to share an opposite opinion of it, if that makes sense. So take care of yourselves, guys. I love all of you, and I'll see you in the next video.